one voice, taking forward the Naga aspiration by unifying, I think that can lead towards the aspiration, the self-determination, and the sovereignty of the Naga people. And I commit all of you that if I am given the opportunity to come back to Naga Student Federation, that of Naga Student Federation, the president of...
Your time is up.
Thank you. May God bless all of you. Thank you.
I have to be the Good evening, everyone. To save time, I will not make a mention of anyone, but be assured that I have my highest respect to each one of us present here this evening. My name is Benjungakam Longchar, and I am a Naga. I represent the Our Students Conference, an intending candidate for the Naga people towards attaining our self-determination. Today, we are living in a fragmented and divided society. Very unfortunately, I think we all are, the Naga leaders are dancing in the tunes of the divisive policies that is being sown by the Indian Union. Today, our division and our fragmentation has become more than our aspiration. With the youth empowerment issues, I will also work on the issues concentrating on student-centric issues, and I want to assure each one of us that the issues that confronts each one of us today, if elected, I will never shy away and I will never give a space for corruption that is happening around all of us. Tonight, it's an opportunity for me to be introducing myself, and I wish to thank you. Thank you so much.
That will do.
Thank you, sir, for the time. Very good evening to one and all. Promote the welfare and interests of our Nagas community. My vision is to create more inclusive, supportive, empowering environment towards the people, towards the interests of our people. I, on behalf of Good Nalim,
my fellow Nagas, my name is Kenny Kent. I am the incumbent Assistant General Secretary of NSF. It has been a transforming journey from the good office of RSU for the post of General Secretary in the upcoming tenure. As one of the voices and the consciousness of today's younger generation, I say this with conviction that our gathering here today is itself an expression that we must keep the emerging Naga family together as one Naga at all times to come. We trust that the Federation will eventually rise up in overcoming all the challenges we are confronted with today. Keeping in mind these challenges, if given the responsibility to serve our people once again, it shall be my utmost honor, absolute honor, to uphold and to execute whatever the Naga Students Federation truly.
A very pleasant evening to all the ladies and gentlemen present here. My utmost respect. I am representing the RENGMA Students Union. It's indeed a great privilege and a great opportunity to be standing in front of all the Nagas to deliver my short message. Looking forward to our Naga society perspective towards our own Naga community. If given a mandate or an opportunity to serve in this very platform of the Naga Students Federation, I will fully commit myself to serve for the interests of the Nagas as our motto state for unified limb and glory of the Nagas Kuk Nalim.
Kuknalim Nagas. My name is Mekas Aomi. I am representing the All Sumi Students Union SKK, vying for the position of President NSF for the tenure 2025-27 at this humble TSEMINYU district belonging to RENGMA Naga tribe. If given an opportunity, I aim to unifically to strengthen the Naga students' passion and to uphold the rich legacy of the Nagas and the NSF established by our founding fathers. Therefore, it is my humble request and prayers to the Naga leaders to extend your cooperation so as to achieve our aim for unified limb and glory of the Nagas. Thank you, Kuknalim.
SKK.
Praise the Lord. Thank you, Chairperson, for the time. Most respected dignitaries on the dais and my dear Naga people. Well, my name is Kato Piaomi and the incumbent speaker of the Naga Student Federation. I would like to humbly express my desire to serve the Naga Student Federation once again for the tenure to 2025 to 27. If given the mandate by our people through this prestigious platform, I wish to represent you. I wish to serve our Naga people. So help me God. Thank you all.
Ladies and gentlemen, my name is Chumben Kuvu, Lotha Naga community. I am the intending presidential candidate. I will serve my little potential, my little knowledge, my little experience that God has given to me for the larger interest of our Naga people and keeping alive the aspiration of our Naga people. Thank you so much, Kuknalim.
Practical. Last year, remember, our SKK, the organized a protest against demanding the upgradation of KPI. At that time, all the units they showed their solidarity support and they were present. That time we were united. But are we? I'm very sorry to say, many times we are not united. How? Look at the numbers of the political movement groups. Is it unity? Our governments, state governments, different state governments are such that only win the public, they win out of the street, they will give the justice. Is it unity between the government of the state and the public? At this very juncture, I believe the Naga Student Federation is the right platform to carry forward the torch of unity. Having said that, in keeping all those things in mind, if given a chance, I would love to serve the Naga Student Federation next tenure
and the capacity of any secretary. Thank you. Koknalim.
Good evening, TSEMINYU. Due to paucity of time, I won't be addressing the House. My vision to serve in the Federation is to uplift the Naga people with zeal and courage, to champion the cause and interests of students. If given an opportunity, I want to serve the Federation with my best ability to uphold and upright the right and duties of Nagas. Let us be prospect and move forward for a bright Nagalim. Thank you. Kiviuya Kuknalim.
My respect to the dignitaries of the dais, my dear Naga Patriots. I am Vimeyeko Vitso from the Angami Students Union, vying for the post of Vice President. As for me, Naga Students Federation is not only a confederation of student bodies, but a cluster of Naga Patriots, earnestly endeavoring for a free Naga nation embodied by the principles of unity, progress, and brotherhood. It is not only a dream to serve the Nagas through the NSF, but also to sacrifice for the Nagas in all dimensions and horizon. Like any Naga, for a free Naga nation, for the well-being of our people, for the welfare of the youths, and for the upliftment of the students' community, I have the dream to serve the Naga Students Federation. Give us a chance to be a representative and a voice. I commit to unite the Nagas, protect the territorial and national identity of our people, work for the upliftment of the students and the youth. Let us together elevate the NSF flag for a glorified, unified limb and glory of Nagas. Thank you, Kuknalim.
God is great indeed. We're all gathered here to get together at TSEMINYU this evening under His grace and under His protection. Honorable members, distinguished guests on the dais, seniors, my dear friends, colleagues, ladies and gentlemen. It is a great honor to stand before you to serve. My deepest assurance that I will uphold the integrity of the office of NSF and serve each of you with fairness, respect, and dedication. I believe the position of a speaker is not of authority, but of stewardship. My role is to ensure that each and every one of their voices are heard equally, and that our debate for the betterment of the Federation and the Naga society remains civil, productive, and that the Constitution which we abide by are applied with consistency and impartiality. As we look ahead, I am committed to fostering an environment where collaboration triumphs over divisions, where ideas are weighed on their merit, and where we work not only for ourselves, but for the people and the communities which we represent. Together, we will strengthen the Naga movement step by step towards our visions and goals, with the spirit of our forefathers on our side to guide us in our decision-making with transparency and dignity. If given an opportunity to serve, I will serve as a colleague first, and my promise to you is simple. I will listen and I will be fair. And with God on our side, I will do everything in my capacity to help us succeed together. Thank you. May God bless the Naga people. Long live Naga Student Federation.
Thank you.
Kuknaling.
So, ladies and gentlemen, these are the 12 gentlemen who wishes to serve the Naga Students Federation. Yes, their fate will be decided on 29th afternoon, I take this opportunity to remind our student friends, the student leaders, to choose and elect our leaders who can take forward the torch of the NSF, leading all of us in the interest of the Naga people. Now, we have a speech from our introductory guest. Sir, we are honored to have you in our midst. The former General Secretary and also now the Honorable Member of Parliament, Lok Sabha, Nagaland. I request each and every one of us to rise up at your feet as our introductory guest take the podium to address this gathering. Can you take your time, sir?
Thank you. Be seated. Most respected, the convener of this evening program, my respected the NSF President and his colleagues, the Honorable Member of the TSEMINYU Constituency, Architect Chunga, who is also a District Planning Board Chairman, the COC Convener Shri Lu, the local conveners, the most respected the Deputy Commissioner of TSEMINYU, the SP of TSEMINYU, the former and the very legend chairperson, the Atoku Simi, the pastors of the Chazuba town, the Rima Hoho president, and most respected, our brother, the president of the Eastern Naga Student Federations, who is always sentimental attached to the Naga Student Federations because we were together and we are looking forward to go together again. This is a family, is a blessed family, and whosoever takes and whosoever enters and this a blessed family with humbly and decide to shoulder the responsibility to become a leader of the state, God is there, surely the spirit of the oneness is in our hand. It is burning us. And God is the creator of all of us. God is the only giver of our wisdoms. God is the only creator where He will lead us on the different dimensions. Now, when we are assembling here for the 31st Naga Student Federation's conference, we need to have a commitment, and the commitment should be with your principle. And if we can uphold the principle and the commitments, definitely there will be a silver lining in our futures and your futures. The Naga Student Federations has produced so many leaders, the lawmakers, the administrators, the head of the departments, the entrepreneurs, even the town councillors, the municipal councillors, and all the branches that Naga Student Federation has molded many of our young leaders. Tomorrow, you all will be one of them, that you're going to lead the state. Our life journey is very important. And it's very interesting. If you really take seriously about your own life, if you really take your life, and if you think of your landing ground, where will be your landing ground? If you have that visions, then the life journey is very important. But if we don't have the visions of our life journey, then you are going to struggle, and there will be no landing ground for any one of us who is not having a principles or the visions for our own landing grounds for our personal life. We have to enjoy, we should know how to enjoy our lives. Until unless you know how to enjoy your lives, you'll be torturing by yourself, and you're going to dwarf your aims in life also. But if we know how to enjoy our lives, then you're going to shine, and you're going to lead the people. So we should know how to live and how to enjoy our lives, and how to carry the responsibility in our life. See, we have so many enemies by the nature itself. Harm to give a respect to two respected friends. It is no harm to say, "Good evening, sir," or elderly people to give that respect. It is the starting foundation stone for your life, upgrading how to go about. Now we should know very good. Naga political solution is as a one where Nagas has to be united together. Along with that, the responsibility of the Naga student federations, the visions of the Naga student federations, the responsibility of the Naga student federations. Now the time has come that if the Naga Students Federation can bring the visions for the Naga Students Federations of 2050 or whatever the years that seniors or the office bearers feels or the Federal Assembly feels better. But until unless at this juncture, the society, without our visions, without our specific targets, if we just trying to lead the dictatorship, then the achievement will be very less. The complications will start. The parents will have a less hope on the Naga Student Federations. The brothers and sisters of the Naga Student Federations will not have a confidence on the federations. And the federations officials, the leader also will not going to enjoy without the visions and the targets, how to lead this. Whether with this, it is only a sessional trophy, or with having of this NSF martyrs trophy, giving the respect to the martyrs, if we try to bring up some of our youngsters and place it to the international levels, or to the state levels, or to the nation levels, what is the visions, what are the visions of our Naga Student Federations of having this NSF Martyrs Trophy? What is the visions of our middle colleges? One is starting at Mon, one is at Kohima. What will be the responsibility of the Naga Student Federations to bring up, to compete with the national levels? How do we get the facilities from the internationally? What will we for this? And this is a specifically basic preamble of the Naga Student Federations to deliver to our students, to the fellow friends. Why not we have a visions, the Naga Student Federation have the visions to go ahead in all these branches. We have, yes, NSF is doing hard and they are doing very well. Now we have that our own land, we have to, and we dug between whether our NSF will have some incentives. That also we have to. The relationship of NISO, the Northeast students, it is very important. When the NISO was in a dying position, the Naga Student Federation went, then it was rescued. After rescuing, after we made a rescue, the border issues, organizations make it understand each other about our bordering. State government also will come. How our brothership with NSF. Our brothers we all were together, but because of some circumstances and issues, they have met the separate body. But our understanding and the spirit of oneness is as one, as our ENSF president has rarely cited. So that also, now we need to have a vision. We are always talking about unity, and unity among us. But from the home itself, if the disintegration starts, then it will be a problem. We have to cover up the Naga inhabited areas. We are trying to bring under one umbrella. But at the home, if we have the problems, then that also will hamper. Now, what will be the visions of the NSF on to make a relationship, to have a coexistence with the NSF? That also another problems. The most serious thing is, as all the aspiring candidates were mentioning about the Naga political solutions. 89 up to 91, it was only a few groups. Now it is going up to 28 factions. And all those factions are working to bring under one umbrella to solve the Naga political solution. That we totally agree. But at the same time, until unless we have a clear visions on the Naga political solutions, our brothers and sisters, many of the educated brothers and sisters are also going to involve in this without any specific targets. Now, what will be the visions for the Naga Student Federations for the Naga political solutions? That also we need to work out. And what I feel is we need to see the rectifications of this the NSF election system also. That you should come, report and contest for the Naga Student Federations at TSEMINYU. The conference was on, only on that 11 hour I was informed. So I started at midnight with one shower. Then when I reached TSEMINYU, my leaders has scolded me that this is the highest student body. You need to have a necktie, you need to have a goat blazer. I have to run down to one of my friend's place who was working as an officer in the power department. I borrow one goat and one necktie. And in the morning, like this evening, I introduced myself and then wanted to be a candidate for the General Secretary. And that much simple was the elections, NSF elections. That also very important for our Naga Student Federations. See, we all are here. Like me also has given the mandate. Like me also has given the mandate to become the lawmakers in the country. God can really do the miracles. So what I'd like to appeal to all of you, be a humble person, be in touch and always with our Almighty God, and you need to have a clear visions where your landing ground will be. Once we understand having all those principles, God is there to help all of us. So with sincerity, I'd like to share the few of what I have come across. And today, we all are here, you all are here as students, as leaders of your different federal units. Tomorrow, you will be one of the lawmakers. You will be one of the administrators. You will be one of the best professors, or you will be one of the entrepreneurs. If you really be with the God, Almighty God, and sincere and commitments to what the Naga Student Federation have got, its sanctity and the principles. So thank you very much, and all the best for your 31st General Conference, and we'll always look forward and pray to God that God will bless all of you. Thank you.
Thank you, Ino Jamir, for delighting us with stories of simpler times, for your honest take on life, and sharing your profound wisdom with us. It is indeed an honor to have you back on the NSF platform. Thank you.
May I call upon Inochum Ben Kaving, General Secretary of NSF, to present the Secretary's report.
A very good morning, a very good evening, ladies and gentlemen. My highest respect to our introductory guest, West Subung Jamil, Honorable Member of Parliament, Lok Sabha, Nagaland. Architect Cheng Kwa Sep, Honorable MLA and Chairman, at the very outset, I bring you all a very warm greetings from the Office of the Naga Student Federation from the January 2023 to 25. Without any further ado, kindly allow me to proceed to our General Secretary report 2023 to 25. As we reflect on the tenure from 2023 to 25, and noting the change as the General Secretary, and I am honored to present the General Secretary report for the tenure 2023 to 25. NSF officials 2023 to 25. Executive Council, Ino Midoviri, President, Ino Ndesiding, Vice President, Ino Chumben Kovung, General Secretary, Ino Kanilo Kent, Assistant General Secretary, Damjan Dushi, Secretary Education, Haiko Kent, Secretary Finance, Pitungo Shitiu, Secretary Publicity and Information, Givililu Zumu, Secretary Camps and Sports Secretary, Assembly Secretariat, Kato Piawumi, Speaker, Malevili Metozi, Assembly Secretary, Auditor General, Kahoka Awomi. Tribunals, Guahuntap, Tribunal General, Imtia Bang Imsong, Tribunal Member, Kapani Krishna Tribunal. Activities and program initiated during the tenure 2023 to 25. The Office of the Naga Student Federation, the tenure 2023 to 25, after a threadbare deliberation with all the federating units in the Emergency Federal Assembly, have resolved to shift the Naga Student Federation office to the Naga Solidarity Park on 20 December. Service personnel Key points included recruitment based on departmental requirements, establishing recruitment committees, multi-stage evaluation process, age relaxation for COVID-19 affected candidates, seat allocation based on tribal population, advertising on all vacancies. September 27, 2023. NSF, through its press release, strongly opposed the continuation of the Armed Force Special Power Act 1958 of SPA in the Naga homeland due to its association with the human rights, abuse and erosion of democratic principles. NSF called for SPA's repeals and urged the government of India to engage in a constructive dialogue for a comprehensive solution to the Indo-Naga issue, respecting the right and dignity of Naga people. 1st November 2023, NSF, through a letter to the Chief Secretary, NSF strongly objected to introduction of automated permanent academic account registry, APAR, often referred as One Nation, One Student IT. 11 December, the Naga Student Federation, under the aegis of Northeast Student Organizations, NESO, organized Northeast Black Day against the impositions Citizenship Amendment Bill CAA. The NSF, through its press release dated 16 January 2024 and 25 January 2024, vehemently condemned the move by the Indian government and announcement by the Union Home to abolish the Free Movement Regime FMR and propose the fencing of India-Myanmar border. The NSF, as a part of the NSF as a reconnaissance mission, conducted a tour to Chandal and Ukhrul on October 2024 to assess the implications of the application of Free Movement Regime FMR during the mission. The NSF laws to mission on call of duty of NSF. On February 9, 2024, the Naga Student Federation appealed to the UN Secretary General Antonio Guterres for immediate intervention against further fragmentations of the Naga homeland by occupation through NSF under the aegis of NESO. The Naga Student Federation, in commemoration heritage and history, and educate the younger generation of our Naga struggles and history of the Naga people. The second phase of Naga Morung was hosted by the Naga Students Union Chandal and its constituent units on 28th of March 2025 at Liwasiri village crown at Chandal. Absorption of a contractual assistant professor. The Naga Student Federation has been actively opposing the cabinet decisions on regularization assistant professor under the Higher Education Department. April 14, 2024, NSF objected to the regularizations of 151 assistant professors, citing lack of meritocracy, transparency, and fairness. April 19, 2025, NSF opposed the regularization of 147 assistant professors, citing similar concerns and called for a boycott of a supporting demonstration on April 21, 2025. April 21, 2025, NSF served an ultimatum to the Higher Education Minister to roll back the cabinet decision within 7 days. April 28, 2025, NSF issued a directive to mobilize for the democratic agitation on April 29, 2025, after ultimatum expired. NSF stands on its demand for more post-creation and requisition to the NPSC, ILB and ILRC. October 20, 2023, the Naga Student Federation wrote to the Chief Secretary, Government of Nagaland, urging urgent measures for enforcing the inner line permit, ILP, in Dimapur district and beyond. This was to address the demographic threat to the indigenous population, safeguard culture and identity. The NSF suggested establishing an ILP cell at Dimapur railway station and airport, strengthen implementation of the ILP system in all the district headquarters, and improvement of legal process action for ILP defaulters. March 10, 2025, the NSF constituted the Inner Line Regulation Commission ILRC as resolved during the 4th Federal Assembly held on December 4, 2024, to address the influx of illegal immigrants. The office of the NSF appointed Ino Senjumu NSN Lota as the chairman, includes Ino Gelonizu Yomhei, Ino Hokavi, Tokiho Yaptomi, Ino Imtiakam, and Ino Nivi R. Vetio as a member for a period of 3 years. The Commission will review and strengthen regulatory measures to protect Naka identity, culture, and territorial rights. The NSF, in its representation, the contribution since 1972 and the Cabinet's approval of upgradation in 2007, which hasn't been implemented. The NSF appointed Ino Vikiho Su as a convener for the new NSF building construction during its Executive Council meeting on 28, 2025. The NSF Office Building Committee, headed by IN 25. Meeting activities held during the January 23-25. Executive Council meeting 40, Official Council meeting 15, Presidential Council meeting 3, Press release 52, Press conference 6, Representation 25, Memorandum 8, Ultimatum 4, Senior Consultative meeting 2, NESO meeting 2, Nagaland-based Emergency Presidential meeting 2, Manipur-based Presidential meeting 1, Federal Assembly 5, Emergency Federal Assembly 1. Programs meeting attended during the tenure 2023-25. The NSF official took part in a total of 36 programs across various events and also participated in 47 meetings tackling multiple issues related to students' welfare, into Naga political matters, and issues impacting the Naga people broadly. Key representation and memorandums are accessible in the public domain, and cited this report. This will be available for review upon a request. The 31st Naga Student Federation General Conference hosted by the RENGMA Students Union at the TSEMINYU town is scheduled from August 27 to 30. Thank you so much.
All 01 Students Union SZSU. Anal Students Union LT. Angami Students Union. Mao Students Union. Moyong Students Union. Pochuri Students Union. All Naga Students Association Manipur Ansam. Dimapur Naga Students Union. Naga Students Union Guwahati. Naga Students Union Hyderabad. Special invitee units